was earlier on this season. Can they get that back around in reasonable order to Omanyala, because he could do special things down the home straight. Turks and Caicos Islands going lane 7. Their lead-off man, Courtney Missick. Hand over to Tuonye, Garland and Fenelon. St. Lucia go in lane 6 from these 6 teams. Michael Joseph, their lead-off fella. He'll roll over to Dylan Edwin, Leonce and Stephen Charles on the final leg. Ghana, well, Sean Sapo-Antwi on the lead-off leg for them. Benjamin Azamati, who was 4th in the 100 on the back straight. Watch him for Ghana in lane 5. And then Agere and Amoa. The Gambia going for Jobe, Juve, Kamara and Jammeh. And then the Nigerians, well, they're probably the best squad here. Raymond Akebwo goes on the lead-off for them. He'll hand over to Favour Ashe. He was 9th in the 100 in effect. He almost made the final Ashe. He's on the second leg for them. Akintola on leg 3. And then Seye Ogunluwe, who was the anchorman back in 2018 for them in the final for Nigeria, but they were, as I say, disqualified from that final on the Gold Coast. Well, we know the 3 teams through from the first heat. 4th place team Singapore and 39.95. I don't think that's too daunting a prospect for the 4th team in this one. We shall see the second heat of the men's 4x100 metres. The first 3 teams go through by right to tomorrow's final. Nigeria in 3. The Gambia in 4, Ghana in 5, St. Lucia in 6, Turks and Caicos Islands in 7, and Kenya on the outside in lane 8 with the 100-metre champion here in Birmingham on the last leg. Away they go. Wouldn't it be great to see Omanyala do special things in the final leg? Going well at the moment, Ghana in the centre there through Sapo-Antwi. Good changeover for Ghana, good safe changeover that is. The Kenyans going well. Lepta picks it down the outside in lane 8 as well. Great running by Azamati on the second leg there for Ghana. Central picture in the yellow. My word, he made up some meters there. Also going brilliantly, Nigeria in lane 3. Nigeria flying and in the lead by a big margin at the moment. Akintola on that third leg for Nigeria. Ogunluwe takes it over and they steam away with this one. It's going to be a 3 or 4 metre win. But look at the man from Kenya coming through, Omanyala. Almost catches him there, only about a metre down. He made up massive ground over the last 60 in that 100 final leg of the 4x1. Omanyala takes Kenya through in second place, no doubt about that. The winning time 38.85. Well, it's a little bit slower than England in the first heat. Kenya setting a personal best 38.92. I think that might unofficially be the Kenyan record, 38.92 by Kenya. Indeed, is a big chunk off the Kenyan national record in second place. And Ghana in third, 39.05. They also go through by right. And then looking for the qualifying teams. Remember Singapore 39.95. Well, they will go through as the 4th placer, as will the Gambia from this second heat, 39.77 in 4th place. So the first 4 teams from this second heat go through to tomorrow's final. Same from the first heat. First 4 teams are through.
And the Gambians just realising that they've taken one of the non-automatic spots. St. Lucia in this one miss out by 100th of a second, just behind. England may well not have that final all their own way. We shall see. Watch Omanyala here. He is such an aggressive, powerful-looking man. I love this little glance. There he goes again. Just having a look to double-check that he'd come through ahead of the Ghanaian.
Rob, he's got the physical presence of a bulldog, hasn't he? So powerful. There we can confirm the Nigeria.
Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. What's up, track fans? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is JUC. In case you have not subscribed, please consider subscribe today. So we have a 4x100 meter race, and this happened at the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games in the men's 4x100 relay. And so, guys, the reason I'm going back to this race is because what we see in this is kind of reflecting itself in the current performances. So, guys, welcome to Birmingham. This is England, and the atmosphere inside Alexander Stadium is absolutely electric. The men's 4x100 meter relay heats were underway, and while many fans guys around the world are focusing on the traditional sprinting powerhouse, something extraordinary is about to unfold in this race. So on the track, we have Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, the Gambia, St. Lucia, Turks and Caicos Islands, and they all have one simple mission to qualify for the final. But guys, what happens next will become one of the biggest sprinting surprises of the Commonwealth Games. The athletes settle into their blocks and the stadium falls silent, and after the bang of the gang, they are out. And we have a brilliant start from all the six teams. The opening runners attack the curve with everything they have. Nigeria immediately looks smooth and composed while Ghana is pushing hard on the outside lane. Kenya stays close, refusing to let the leaders get away. So the baton exchanges are approaching, and this is where relay races are often won or lost. And Nigeria execute a beautiful exchange, clean, fast, efficient. Kenya follows with a flawless pass off to their own. In no mistake, no hesitation, the race is beginning to intensify. And down the backstretch, we have Nigeria that starts to build momentum. Their second leg runner is flying. Ghana remains in contention, but Kenya is still lacking dangerously close. The baton is moving smoothly around the track, and every athlete is giving everything for their national pride. Now, guys, we have the second exchange, and Nigeria remains ahead but slightly to Kenya, and Ghana stays in touch. And then the crowd senses something special that is developing. As the runners attack the final bend, all eyes shift toward the anchor zone because waiting there for Kenya is one of the fastest men on earth, and that is Ferdinand Omanyala, who have for a time been the fastest in Africa. So the Commonwealth 100-meter champion, the African record holder, the man capable of turning a relay race upside down, get the batons. He takes it cleanly and suddenly the stadium explodes. He launches down the home stretch like a rocket. His knees are driving, his arms are pumping. Every stride is eating into Nigeria's advantage, and the Kenya fans are losing their minds. Will he actually catch them? The gap is shrinking 10 meters, 8 meters, 6 meters, and Omanyala is flying. But Nigeria's anchor refuses to panic. He keeps his form, keeps his rhythm. The finish line is rushing closer and closer. The crowd is screaming, Kenya is charging, Nigeria is fighting. A final desperate lean, and Nigeria holds on. Nigeria wins in 38.85 seconds. What a run, guys. But listen to the crowd because Kenya closes just behind in an astonishing 38.92 seconds, a new personal best and one of the fastest relay performance in Kenyan history. Ghana qualifies as well with a 39.05, and then the Gambia record season best of 39.77. St. Lucia produces a national level breakthrough with 39.96. And every team has left everything on the track. The scoreboard lights up and the stadium reacts with disbelief, guys, as they see those times. So we had also Turks and Caicos with a 41.17, St. Lucia with 39.96. And so, guys, what makes this moment memorable is the message. And guys, for decades, sprint relays were expected to be dominated by nations like the United States, Jamaica, and Great Britain. But here in Birmingham, we had African sprinting nations delivering a statement performance that demanded global attention. Nigeria showed championship composure, and Kenya proved they belong among the sprinting elite. And Ferdinand Omanyala is breathtaking anchor leg sent shockwaves through the athletics world.